Hi, it's Claire, your intuitive reader. Am I reading your story? Let's find out. I hope you're doing well. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope you stay for the whole story. And if you're returning, I hope you stay as well. You're like family. We are a soul family and a collective, a koala collective. And so I wore this shirt because I was getting a lot of, I got the poem, the Edgar Allan poem, A Dream Within a Dream. And it's about, like, what is the difference? It's questioning reality. Like Alice in Wonderland, her life was so bad. I mean, it really was. It's a very tragic, sad story if you think about it. The same with Dorothy. You know, so we create these other worlds to deal with and cope with the reality of our world. That we don't feel like we are able to spread our wings and really live in the world that we want to. And so you got the Six of Pentacles. So what I got about this is massive, you're having a massive spiritual growth. You are activating and descending. You might be going through a massive pain, weird feelings, emotions being off the charts. A lot's happening. We're going through Yule right now, and that's moving, you know, through this very, like, it's our new year. And so it's like the ending, and you actually got Yule as a card. And so this is rebirth. So it's the new year. So you have the end of the year, and that's about letting go of things. Old acquaintance ye forgot. And that's yourself. And then bringing it back the new year, rebirth. So what I see in this card with the Six of Pentacles is that your light outgrew. See, she's in the middle of a tree trunk. And she got so big, her power got so big that it actually broke the tree apart. It could no longer contain her light. And masculine or feminine, doesn't matter. But this is just immense power. And you're going through a rebirth. So you're coming through into the world, because this also could be a portal, a womb, you know, just coming through into the world. And birth is a brutal process. It is painful. It is excruciating. People lose themselves within it. It rips everything that was once one way apart and brings forth new life. And that's kind of what you're going through. It's beautiful. It's groundbreaking. It's life-changing, but it's also painful. It requires bursting free of all that has been holding you up. You have to realize that you now need to stand on your own. You've come into the world. You are a new person. But this is your power. See, look, your power. You are this power. You are actually... It's a good thing. Like, if you wanted to wear the clothes from when you were a kid, that would be ridiculous, right? Or go to the same schools as when you were 6 versus, you know, you're like an adult. You wouldn't want to do that. You wouldn't want to have the same, you know, interactions, the same environment. You have to take on your power. So, but you are. What I see here is... it was clarified by the Six of Pentacles was clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. So you're growing. Like, you go from the 6 to the 9. That's growth. That's exponential growth. And here's the butterflies all over the place. That's about transformation. And like I was talking about, it's like you're bursting free of the chrysalis. You're bursting free into the world as the butterfly. You went in as the caterpillar. You had to stay in there, and you had to really survive really harsh conditions so that you could really manifest really, really, really. The energy is very powerful, very powerful. You know, you've worked really hard. You've honed your practice. You've really looked at everything, and it was a lot of fire, like I was showing you in this card. That was a lot of work. The 10 of Wands is a lot of work. That is the end of the swords. Ugh. the end of the wands. So you know, you did all this to get from to the 10 is a lot of work. To get from the 6 to the 9 is a lot of work. But you didn't just stop there. You're like, yep, I felt the fire, I felt the pain. But you went from the 6 of Pentacles to the 9, to the 9 of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. Look at this exponential growth. She's even bigger. And here it's going through, you know, coming out of the tree, bursting free of the tree. And here's a portal. But now you're taking that power and you've honed it. And it's like, you are now growing your own trees, your own branches, your own saplings. And this could be about birth or having children, but this could also just be about your power, your manifestations. It's like it's growing exponentially. I mean, this is a lot of growth, and I just do want you to remember that it was a lot of work. Be proud of yourself. Oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, here's the Queen of Swords. You were looking, you were researching, you were using your intellect, you were using, you know, if you weren't able to read stuff, that's okay. It was like you were able to intake other information. You trusted your instincts. You trusted that you knew the truth. Wow. Just incredible energy. And so the Queen of Pentacles was clarified by the Ace of Swords. And like I was talking about, using that sword of truth, you used it and really honed it. And now it's growing. It's growing exponentially. Your power, your growth, your rebirth is coming forward. You worked really hard. You like studied and you mastered this. You went within. You went through a massive, you know, emergence activation. This is incredible. And underneath this is the star. It's like this work that you're doing is creating who you are. I mean, you're not just working and working and working. You don't even realize how powerful you've become because of all the work you did. Whoa. And under the star is the King of Pentacles. Like I was saying, you went from the 6 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles. That was a massive jump. Massive. To the Queen of Pentacles. Massive jump. To the King of Pentacles. You are now this very balanced energy. Like, see the two lights? That power, bringing it forward, propagating it, bringing it, you know, to the world. Whoa. And underneath the King of Pentacles is the Chariot. You're a badass. Wow. I'm just so amazed by your energy. Under the 8 of Pentacles, to clarify, you got the 9 of Cups, and this is just bringing it forward. You got 2 9s, 9 of Pentacles and 9 of Cups. I mean, like there aren't any other cups that have come out. So this means that you came in with this. Like that was where your heart, your connection to source, your connection to God was what you were using to like you studied so like precisely because you were working on a divine plan, a divine energy. Wow. Wow. So, this is then underneath the 9 of Cups was the Death card. Yeah. It was the death of anybody who's, you know, tried to get in the way of this because your hurt was so pure. You were sharing it with others. You were being open about it. So anything they tried to say against you or to stop you would actually, you know, result in them having bad karma. Because, you know, it wouldn't change your Wheel of Fortune, but it would definitely shift theirs. Like, people just don't get it. People don't get it that what all the work they do. I mean, here we have ritual, clarifying this this row, and they don't realize that it says invocation. So they were trying to bring in your energy. They were trying to like master and take part in what you were doing, your rebirth, your activation, and they can't. I mean, that's going to backfire. All this is going to backfire because your heart's pure. Like, I'm thinking of like the scales about that. So then the next row, you got the Three of Swords. And this is about feeling, kind of stuck. Like you felt kind of stuck. You felt like, well, you were in this cocoon, this chrysalis to keep you safe. I want you to understand that. But you felt alone. You felt stuck. See, you felt stuck in this tree. And you didn't realize that a whole big process was happening. It made you feel alone and stuck. But look, bursting through. You're not there anymore. Oh my gosh. And I say bursting through, and underneath that is the Eight of Wands, the bursting forward card. I just love that. Yeah. And what I'm seeing here is that with this Two of Wands, when you're feeling really low like this, you've got to make sure that you're grounding your energy. The Two of Wands doesn't usually mean this to me, but I see this as like putting your two walking sticks, or you're having some kind of stability, crutches, like I said, those walking sticks when you're hiking, a doorway. It's just this structure that's like, that going in. And you were connecting with God. You were connecting with the divine. You were connecting with a higher power. So maybe this arch, this Two of Wands, is really about giving it over to God. See, with these two? Yeah. Two here, two here. Yeah, giving it over to God. You were like, I can't handle this. I don't know what they want. They're just going after my flame. They're, because I didn't want to go here with this energy, because it's all about you. It's all about your growth, about your fertility. But right now you're going through a rebirth, so it's painful. And this rebirth could take all the way up to May 1st with Beltane here about fertility. Maybe you need to go through this painful excavation right now, do a lot of rituals that, and rituals can be anything. The way somebody washes the dishes could be a ritual. The pattern in which you scrub a tub could be a ritual. I mean, think about the Karate Kid, like wax on, wax off, wax on, wax off. And, the paintbrush, up, down. I mean, it's just a ritual is keeping you grounded. It's keeping your energy within yourself, like concealed and stuff, because this is going to be painful. Like I was talking about with the Ten of Swords here, being reborn. I mean, it really looks like being born here, whatever way you want to see this, being reborn, emerging from the chrysalis. It is painful. But it's going to look like, I love this because it's like, it's almost this. See, this person is very small here. And as they go up, they take in their energy. It looks so much like this, what you've been working on. Like, wow, this is really beautiful. But, oh, wow, the sun. Look at that. The world and the sun. Oh my gosh, you're going to take the spotlight. You've been working so hard. You don't even realize it. Like, I can't wait to see this. Like, share with me what is emerging, what is coming forth for you, because you're going to need support. You're going to need to know that a lot of people go through these things when they're ascending, when they're growing, when they're activating. It's painful. It is literally like, it goes it's a cycle. It's a cycle. Yeah. So I got a few cards about winter, and, take this into consideration. If you're struggling, make sure that you contact somebody that can help you. This is witch, but no, I just mean like, if you're struggling, maybe talk to somebody. Talk to a professional, a healer. Healers are doctors. Healers are a good friend who you can talk to and confide in. A parent if you're really close to them. you just somebody on the phone. You could call up a support line and stuff like that, or see a therapist, or see a doctor. Maybe, let's see if I see any cohesion here, about, like, check your back, get your back checked. Maybe see a doctor that can help you with that, because that might be coming up. But listen to your instincts. What do you need help? Maybe you need to eat a better diet, or drink water, or pull something out of your diet that's a little too intense, or messing with your energy or your growth. But you know, you're not in this alone. I know it can feel like it, but oh yeah. So awakening in bulk. Yeah, I think that's correct. That's the day I was born. And I consider this, you know, it's intense to be born on the day of awakening. You know, like, Beltane is the summer one, and it's about fertility. Woo, that sounds fun, right? Awakening sometimes can be very painful when you've been asleep, or you have to emerge from a cocoon. So yes, you're having an awakening. That's totally what this is about, a rebirth, an awakening to your true source. But also animals, if you have a pet that you're really close to, I actually have a familiar, and she looks a lot like this. I have a pet, and a lot of people are like, oh, familiars are bad because then they take on your energy. Well, my theory is that they came into your life because they wanted to be your familiar. Like, a lot of my animals have sought me out. And so this is a relationship. So don't, and if you don't have any pets that you're really close to, you are connected to the spirit realm. You have a spirit guide who is very close in this energy and really wants you to know that you're not alone. And if you don't believe in that stuff, then you probably shouldn't be on my channel, because I do. You know, I think it's really important to realize, to not think of ourselves as the end all and get all, or end all and whatever all of the universe. Like, come on, we're not really that self-important, are we? You know, we exist within a reality and dimensions that we can't even comprehend. Like, I was trying to talk to someone about the quantum verse, and how we could just be teeny tiny organisms inside a bigger organism, and we would have no idea. We would be looking around going, oh, this is the entire universe, and it's actually just a whole bunch of cells within another animal, like Horton Hears a Who. And when I talk to people about that, they act like I'm you know, touched in the head. So and I'm like, well, it's science. I mean, we do understand that these things exist, just because we can't see them. We can't see faith. We can't see God. We can only see the manifestations. And we have to remember that those are here. They are little signs and synchronicities. They are little things that lead us in the direction we're supposed to go in. I mean, how does the caterpillar know what to do? How does it know? How does each caterpillar know to go eat, and then spin this chrysalis, and then emerge from it and do all this stuff? It's extremely painful. Why would it want to do that? Like, there's something driving it. There's something, you know, some instinct to create, to transform, to transmute. And so you're getting that. You're going through that process. I'm here for you. You are part of this collective. I love you guys so much. And you are going to create the world. Like I said, I was talking about at the beginning. Oh, where'd you go? You are going to create the world that you want. Like I was talking about at the very, very beginning. Look at these. You know, oh, wow, this is really cool. So here's X1X, and here's XX1. So no matter which way you see it, like, you're transforming, you are creating this world. See, how do you want to see your world? Is it X1X, or is it XX1, or is it a different combination? It's your world to create. You get to decide. That's extremely powerful. When you're reborn, when you're having a great awakening, when you're transcending and activating, there's endless possibilities. Who says that this isn't reality? Like, why not? Like, why does our reality have to be this awful experience? Why does it have to be? Who told you that? Why are you believing it? When you were a kid, it didn't matter if somebody told you not to believe in Santa Claus or fairy tales or whatever. You believed them because you still held that connection. You had just come into the world years before that. So you still believed in the infinity of the world, the different dimensions, anything was possible. So as you have this awakening, as you have this rebirth, this transcendence, this activation, stop, don't close the door on what's possible. Create the world you want, bring it to light. Yeah. Oh, wow. I love this story. I love you guys. Mwah. And oh man, 2025 is going to be exciting. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. You guys got this. You have it. You're welcome here. I love you guys so much. Okay. So like, subscribe, comment, share, turn on that little notification. And most importantly, come back and see me. Come to a live. Just hang out. I love you guys so much. Comment. I do my best to read all the comments and get back to as many people as I can. You know, there's only one of me. So, and I think each one of you is so special. I really appreciate your kind words and you being here. So, okay. Bye.